Hey guys, welcome to our review of Gridman, episode 5. As always, I'm your host, Frozen Stratos. Here with me today we have
The Cinder Blaze.
my dude. Welcome back. Like I said, we just got done watching this. If you want to check out a watch along, that's available. But hey, I enjoyed myself. This is the first time we watched it since the hiatus. For us, there was no hiatus for the show, so you probably watched it. Um, I don't know, something about it I wasn't picking up on any of the symbolism, but I did catch tons and tons of tiny little Transformers Easter eggs. All those little vans, those were the basically just Ironhide colors, and I think it's the same van, but I'm not entirely sure. Hibiki's phone case had like an Autobot symbol like carved out of it, and then his shirt had CJ on it for Cliff Jumper. I'm sure there was more. I'm certainly sure. And I know that like the combination sequence for the this episode, I was supposed to be a reference to like a Gundam series I heard. I'm
I
not
mean, he
100%
definitely
sure
looked
on
like
that
a
one.
Gundam in this episode.
Yeah. Yeah, it was nice to be back. It's a lot of gratuitous fan service though. And I feel
Yeah.
like because they always do a thing of subverting expectations, and I think the thing they did this time was like, oh hey, you'd expect this in a hot springs episode, but nope, it's in a hot and sweaty environment, but outdoors and like river rafting. You didn't expect that, did you?
You know what I didn't
No.
expect? There to be a kaiju here, and them having to force the fucking. They have to get the computer and just like carry it all the over there. I was like, that's
That was fun though. Like the them getting there first, TVK and Cliff Jumper and Sideways, Sideswipe. Those two, the two best friends getting there, and
yeah,
then doing the wake up thing, and then the callback to it. That was really funny. Um, I feel like there was something that I missed there because like there's still the rule of threes, and I don't know what the third one was, but whatever.
yeah. Um, how'd you feel about the? Oh shit, I forgot her name. I think it's Sagri. The pink-haired chick, and her whole shenanigans this episode. Like the way she kind of like baited Hibiki into telling her that she's like the Ultraman. And
Um,
I'm a bit concerned that he didn't pick anything up off of that
I
himself, you
know,
know?
yeah, but it's I don't know, it's weird. Um, you know what? I'm gonna look at that scene again, just for posterity. But I don't know. I didn't think too much of it, honestly. It
Yeah. I mean,
what
like
she
this, like,
inferred from it was kind of weird. Um, I'm looking at the blocking of the scene again, and so again in that video essay we saw, there's a lot of like things about dividing lines between characters to show their division, but there is no divide. I'm just going off of the whole.
sorry, like dividing lines and all the fan service in this fucking episode. It's half of like the wrong images in my head.
I'm also just copying off of someone else's homework, so there's no like you know central dividing line between these two characters. So I think it was supposed to signify a moment of honesty, um, and that's what she was sort of trying to coax out of him. Um, so in that sense, maybe like symbolically, that's how that scene played out. Like the the visuals are there for it, so whatever. I don't know why they kept cutting back to like just regular people doing regular people things.
It, I
It
that
was
provided the
good,
setting. Yeah.
laying down groundwork and the scene and stuff. I don't know, I'm probably just trying my too hard to read into something that probably isn't there, but
Yeah.
I enjoyed the episode. That's like the main thing. um
Yeah. And
but
I was
it
actually surprised by the not lack of fan service, but the lack of excessive fan service. Like this,
Yeah, it got pretty bad at the beginning. Like they started off pretty bad, and then it dipped, and I was happy with it. Well, not happy with the fan service. Happy that it wasn't as present as I thought it was going to be.
yeah,
And yeah, like overall, out of the 5 episodes that we've seen, probably my least favorite, just because we didn't really get to see much happen. Um, we got some moments with evil antagonist girl and her sidekick, but that wasn't too much.
I love that abusive relationship. Like this makes me
Yeah.
so fucking disgusted about well, I guess it's better than dying. Fuck. And then like the second like it clears up, he just like throws his shit away. Like holy
Yeah.
shit.
But I mean that I feel like that's sort of symbolic of like she's going to use him until she doesn't need him anymore, and she's just gonna get rid of him.
Yeah, and then he'll be a power up for Gridman, and then
Yeah.
we're all gonna be happy.
So what do you think those rocks at the end were all about? Was time resetting? Was there a new danger lurking about?
I feel like it has more to do with that rather than like time resetting because I feel like that would be something that happens like overnight. But I
Yeah.
could see it like kind of the second the kaiju gets defeated, like the time rewind kind of like starts there
Hmm.
and then kind
And
of like
then
works its way around to
propagates.
everyone who got affected. Yeah,
Yeah.
but
As these episodes go on, I'm surprised that we don't see, excuse me, more of the inner workings of these monsters. Because like the first time we saw them fight, when they were fighting it was like the paper mache or whatever was flaking off. And now they're like a lot more sturdy of construction, so we don't get to see that. I don't know why.
yeah,
But hey, I enjoyed this episode. Alex, are you about done here?
yeah, I'm
Yeah.
basically checked out.
Yeah, this was pretty quick. So, guys, thanks for watching. If you like this episode, hit that like button and subscribe if you want to hear more from us each week. And hey, don't forget a watch along of this episode. If you've got Crunchyroll Premium and you've got no ads, you can watch this episode along with us. Just head over onto GoMango. The link to that will be at the end of this video. Guys, thanks for watching. Keep it juicy.
See ya.
See ya. All right, and I think we're good. Everything we're good to do. I mean, unless you wanted to watch another episode of Gridman, but
No, I feel like this was a good episode to end on.
yeah,
Nothing happened.
yeah.